Well, great, great afternoon. Oh my God. I'm off to return that wig. Here it is. So the girl comes on and says, "Oh, I lost my grandmother. I just lost her 6 months ago, and how dare you," basically. But I'll go ahead and read what it says, because she's been found out. She said, 7 to 10 business days, and I said that's not listed anywhere. That it takes you 7 to 10 business days. It didn't take me 7 to 10 business days to pay for it. I paid for it the moment I ordered it. So she goes, "Let me just correct you right here. First of all, I'm not a judgmental person. Secondly, Glorious Wigs is a small black-owned company, all in big letters, okay? Small, support small. Now, who are you to judge me? I lost my grandmother 6 months back from cancer. I know what it's like not to have hair on your head. I handmade all of my wigs and customization. Everything is done by me. We do not reuse the returned wigs. We put them in one section, and what's that have to do with anything? I'm also a woman of God, not evil, so God will judge me, not you. When you return your wig, you will have your refund." So, okay. So what I said to her was, "Sorry you lost your grandmother and are working in a small black-owned enterprise. Best of luck with the business. But that's supposed to make it, I guess, all better because it's a black-owned enterprise, so, Anyway, but you're actually saying that your grandmother had cancer for more than 15 plus years? Your story was you started making wigs for your grandmother, and all of them are handmade and designed by you. Clearly, this is not the case. The wig is in the mail, and perhaps be a bit more clear when telling what the wig is. One can adjust color online to make it comparable to what it is. If that would have been done in the first place, we would not be in this situation now." But she went over and took out the part about I started making wigs for my grandmother because of her cancer. Total lie. Okay, so why did she remove that? So now it just says they're all handmade wigs. Okay. But in here, again, she's saying, I made all the... No, she didn't make them. I know 100%. It may be a small black-owned business, but nobody that's hand-making wigs has a warehouse, okay? So she can try to bullshit the people there, but she's not going to bullshit me, okay? So sit there and do the thing about, since it's a black-owned business, in all capital letters, that's supposed to be more special than any other business, okay? And that I guess that allows you to sit there and lie, okay? And so, yeah, God judges the hearts and the minds, okay? That's where that's at. And anybody could see, like you saw the picture up there, the color that she said it was and the color that arrived. There is a way to adjust the color on images. And if she would have made it what it actually is versus what she was saying it is, we wouldn't be in this position now, because I would have never ordered it, would have never paid for it, okay? And to put that story out that she started making wigs because her grandmother had cancer and lost her hair, and she's been doing it 15 plus years. I don't think her grandmother had cancer for 15 plus years. okay? So, don't come here and put out some BS story because, it may fly with other people, but it's not going to fly here. You got to look at the whole context. 15 plus years she's been doing this, and every single wig is made by her, all handmade, and it's a Black-owned business, and they have enough money to have a warehouse. Yeah. Please, a small Black-owned business with a warehouse in New York City. Yeah, no. No. Who is she trying to kid? Okay. So again, I have no patience with people like 45 that are consummate liars, and people like this that want to sit there. And I understand she wants to prop up her business. Okay, no problem. But don't sit there and put out that type of fairy tale storyline and then get pissy when you get caught at it, okay? And send something that's, absolutely not what you're saying it is, okay? It was a very, I've bought a number of wigs from China. This was not handmade here. It is made in China. It's the typical thing that you get that's got a lace front, that's not handmade the whole thing. It's just got the front part. They do so you can, so that you can part it in different areas. That's all. And the rest of it is machine made. So, also, I was trained as a hairdresser. I've worked on wigs before. I actually used to do wigs and work on wigs. Now, I've never made a wig, okay? But I did used to style them and cut them and work on them. So, it's not like I'm not familiar with wigs and she can pull this nonsense, okay? Yeah, it's not going to fly here. So, anyway, on that note, that's the end of it. It's going in the mail right now. And I expect my refund before 7 to 10 business days. We'll see what happens, because if I don't get it and it hasn't been stated, I will again go back to Etsy and say, this is the nonsense she's pulling. And this is what she said, which she's now taken out conveniently. Okay. Why? Why did she remove it if it was the truth? Because it's not, because it's 100% a lie. But she couldn't contain herself. She had to state it again in what she just sent me, okay? So while she thought she's brilliant to take it out of the heading, Etsy can look at this conversation and see that, yes, in fact, what I was saying. Otherwise, how would I know that it was there? Okay? Because it was there. So anyway, on that note, I'm going to leave this here, and I'll see you online. I need to get to the post office stat and get that in the mail today.